Hello everyone, Paul again at Magnitude. This tutorial is all around the security compromise alert activity. Ideally, you will have watched tutorials in advance of this one, the activities which precede this one, because the more information you've picked up before you arrive at the next one in sequence, the better for your general knowledge. Nevertheless, let's proceed. Purpose of this particular activity is to support an information officer with the compliance requirements that you have to enable the reporting of a suspected security compromise, a breach. And this needs to be done obviously in a structured and traceable manner in order for you to be on top of your game. And the objective right now is just to take you through this activity, very easy one for you, in order to give you confidence about how to use it. Good. A reminder that across this video set, we frequently refer to specific functions and features and tools of the system, and when we do so, this is where you can find those additional tutorials. Right, flicked across into the activity screen of your POPIacheck system, and we are focusing now on the security compromise alert activity. Now, the alert activity is interesting because it's somewhat unique. It is triggered not by the information officer, it is triggered externally by whomsoever you give access to the various links that we have for you in order to allow someone to trigger an alert. What do I mean by that? Well, let me show you. Here's our own Magnitude website. If I scroll all the way to the bottom, the way we're handling this in our own company is over here. Anybody can come to our website, obviously, and then a person can then report a security compromise, a suspected security compromise. And there are three mechanisms for them to do it. A little bit of overkill on one website, but it showcases the possibilities. So we have a URL link here where my mouse is now, or a person can SMS alert GOM, alert go mobile, name of our company, to 44927, the short code, or they can scan this QR code. Now, of course, you could place these channels onto packaging, business cards, invoices, websites, posters, billboards, as you wish, in order to allow people to report when necessary. So let me click on this link. Oh, excuse me, by the way, we will have provided to you a short code and a QR code and a URL link as part of your setup. So you have those resources available to you as a customer of POPIacheck. Now, back to the demo. I click on here, and as you can see, it's opening up an interface. And as the person who is reporting a suspected compromise, here's the form I must complete. As usual, there are some mandatory fields and then there are some optional fields. I won't bother to actually fill this in. It's very self-explanatory. It's also very simple. It's meant to be simple, and a person fills this in and presses submit. And as a result, you as an information officer are notified that there is now a suspected security compromise in your organization. Right, so I paused for a moment there while I filled in some quick detail, and now I press submit. And having pressed submit as an external party, quick notification to the person who has taken the trouble to report the suspected compromise. And now I flick back to the view of the information officer at the activity screen. So the information officer will have received a notification of this suspected security compromise on your mobile phone in your app or tablet, as well as notifications come here to the center indicated by the bell. So if I just quickly tap on that for a moment, here's notifications which have come through in our test environment, which we're demonstrating to you at the moment. And if I drop into the security compromise tile, moving through the pulse page and into all compromises, there I can see this one I've just done just a few moments ago. And that is basically the most important aspects of security compromise. It's really a very simple system for the information officer to deal with. It's triggered from the outside. You just put up the links in the correct place or the invitation to report in the correct place, and people can start to to engage if there is an issue. One thing to mention, of course, there's always these action chat bars available to you, our internal messaging system. So it would be possible to collaborate or engage. I'm typing an @ sign now, and I can engage with fellow information officers or the person who reported the problem to us and ask of them more detail and so on. You can learn more about the action chat facility at another video clip under the resources section. Just to wrap up here now for the moment, very interesting thing has happened, which we'll talk about in the next video clip, but the information which has come in here at security compromise alert has been pushed automatically by the system, into the verification activity. And so in our next video, we will be talking about verification. Right, so we finished. Here we've taken a few moments to help you learn the purpose of the alert activity, how it's triggered, specifically from external parties, how you as the information officer access your incoming notifications, and how you may respond and engage. As I mentioned already, we're going to be seeing you at the next tutorial, the compromise verify. See you there.